Hi everybody, Ryan Nelson here, and I want to thank you for watching this video. And this time today I am going to go a little deep. I am going to challenge the way your mind works. Okay? Stay with me, stay focused. The reason I say I'm going to challenge the way your mind works is because what I'm going to tell you really challenged the way my mind works. And I think that people are close enough to the same that it most likely will challenge the way your mind thinks too. So, are you ready for this? Here we go. I have done a lot of talking about having a positive attitude and staying in a positive frame of mind, and how it helps you notice the good things in life and it helps you see the awesomeness that's around you. And I want to add on to that. So stay with me. Here we go. I have had some opportunities in my life come up, and some of these opportunities have resulted in some pretty amazing things happen. I just off the top of my head, we were looking to upgrade our family car, and through the course of all this, I kept that car on my mind the whole time. I need to upgrade the car. I need to upgrade the car. I need to upgrade the car. Well, I do something that's kind of weird, kind of hokey. Maybe you've heard about it, but it's called a vision board, where I put on a wall, and I have it on my wall in the truck. I'll show you, so you can kind of see it back there. So I have it on my wall in the truck, and I have one on my wall at home. And on this vision board, I just took a picture off of the internet, printed a picture off of the internet of a Suburban that we needed to upgrade. So that we could upgrade to the Suburban. I got this picture of the Suburban up on there, and my wife and I we were trying everything to find this car. Well, we finally got to the point that it was just we needed to get a loan and we needed to get a car, because it just needed to happen. Our Suburban was having problems, and so we turned around and started actually looking. And one Saturday, we gathered up as many kids as we had, because we didn't have any babysitters at the time, and we went out car shopping. We had pulled up a few ads and went into Boise looking at some cars. And while we were in there looking at cars, we drove two different cars, two different Suburban, a Suburban and an Excursion XL, Expedition XL, or something like that. Anyway, we drove these cars, and in the course of events of driving these cars, my wife gets a call from a friend and says, "Hey, we were thinking of selling our Suburban, and we were wondering if you would like to, you would be interested in it." And so we drove these two cars, and we weren't really sold on it, so we went and found this other Suburban, went out and drove it, and we ended up getting that Suburban. Okay, so when I pull something off of my vision board, when I achieve that goal, I pull it off of my vision board and I put it in a little folder or a little notebook, and I keep track of the things that the successes I've had on my vision board. Okay, on that day when I pulled that Suburban off of the vision board and put it in my binder, I noticed that the picture that I had put on my vision board was the exact color, make, model. I mean, it was exact, almost down to the T. It looked like you could hold it up and I could show this to you and say, "This is a picture of my car," and it would look like my car. Same color, same everything. Okay? We didn't look for that car. It found us. You understand? We were looking for a car. We were looking for an upgrade, and this other car, the car that we actually bought, found us. A friend said, "Hey, we're looking to sell it," and we bought it. Okay, it's a great Suburban. We love it. So here's the thing. You keep a positive outlook on life. You keep your goals in front of you. You keep your mind and your eye on the target, and you'll achieve your goal. But here's one other thing. This is going to take it just a little bit deeper. You have to get rid of the clutter. Okay? As soon as you, like the minute you set a goal, what happens? The very first thing that happens in your head is you get a little voice in the back of your head that says, "You're not going to do that. You're not going to achieve that. You're not going to make that. You're not." Okay? that is your being working against you. Your brain goes and it searches all over in your head and says, hey, we don't have any evidence at all that says you're going to lose 40 pounds. None whatsoever. No evidence. There's nothing in here. All we have is gain weight, gain weight, gain weight, gain weight. We don't have any evidence of weight loss. Okay? And so immediately in the back of your head, you have what's called doubt. And if you don't get that doubt out of your head, it's going to be there throughout the entire time, and you're going to have problems meeting your goal. It's how it works. Okay? So, how do you get the doubt out? How do you get the negative thoughts out? Every time you think about your goal, you sit down, and I'm going to challenge you to do this. If you don't want to do a vision boards are awesome. They work great. If you don't want to do a vision board, I'm going to challenge you to do this. If you set a goal, I want you to sit down once a day, twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. Sit down and write a list of how I'm going to achieve my goal. Just with a piece of paper, just write a list. Fill the paper up with how you're going to achieve the goal, the things you're going to do to achieve your goal. Fill it up, clear full. And if you have to use the back, whatever. Just everything on there that you can. No repeats, but just list it. And as soon as you get done with that list, put that piece of paper aside and get another piece of paper out and write down every negative thought that comes to your head. Every bad thing that comes to your head. Every doubt, every fear, everything bad that comes to your head. Write it all down on that piece of paper, and then take that piece of paper, crinkle it up, rip it up, shred it, take it outside, start it on fire, whatever you got to do, and then find something positive to replace it with. Whether it be a song that really lifts you up, really inspires you, whether it be a declaration, that's a good one, but do a declaration about your goal. Say, I am going to get this goal. This is how, this is the goal I'm going to achieve. And don't say it like I'm going to, say it, I am. So if you have a goal to lose weight, say, I am fit and healthy, that kind of stuff. Okay, so you're getting the bad out, you're getting the negative out, and you're putting in something positive. So you're replacing it with something positive. Because what happens if you pull something out? What happens if you pull something out of the ground? All the dirt fills in around it. You've got to put something back in to fill the hole that you just vacated. Okay? So, negative out, positive in. Doubt out, faith in. Faith in yourself. Strength in. Good mojo, whatever you want to call it, goes in. So you're getting the bad out and you're bringing the good in. Okay? And then do that every, twice a day. Focus. Get it done, get it accomplished, and see how things improve. Okay? Now this is just scratching the surface. This is just barely the surface of some amazing things that I can share with you about reaching goals. Just scratching the surface. There are so many things that you can do to improve on achieving the goals that you have, achieving the goals you've set. Improve on money, improve on this, improve on that. So much. But you got to be ready. You got to be willing to listen, and you got to be willing to do some crazy, funky stuff, like put some tape on the wall and have a board with your goals on it, pictures, words, and then stare at it. Okay? I know, it sounds funky, but it works. It works. You get the bad stuff out of your head and put the good stuff in your head, and your brain is amazing. It's going to find ways to achieve things that you couldn't even imagine. Okay? I know because between my wife and I, our brains attracted a Suburban. It is the perfect car for us. And that's one of dozens of things that I have pulled off of my vision board. Dozens of goals that I have met. Now, I still have goals and I still have struggles getting them. Don't think that I'm perfect. But I'm working my way to doing things better. So, my challenge to you, get your goal, get your piece of paper, Write down how you're going to achieve your goal. Just listen to your brain. Your brain has amazing ideas. Okay? Goal. List of how you're going to achieve your goal. Set that to the side. List of every negative thing in your mind. Every bad thing. Just get it all out onto that piece of paper. If you've got to flip it over, if you've got to get 3 or 4 pieces of paper, and then burn it with fire. Kill it. Destroy it. Rip it up. Shred it. Throw it away. Get rid of the negatives. And you're going to find that you have amazing opportunities facing you right now. They're just right in front of you, that you couldn't see them because you were so stuck on the stuff that's bouncing around in the back of your head that you couldn't do it. I'm Ryan Nelson. Thanks for watching this.